Greetings. I'm Dr. Joseph L. Williams, pastor of Salem Bible Church, and welcome to another edition of What's Going On in the Pulpit. I want to welcome all of you here on today, and I want you to understand that there's a text in the Word of God that all of us have at least heard of. Many even know it by memory. It's the 23rd Psalm. David starts off by saying, "The Lord is my shepherd, I shall not want." Knowing that, I know that there are many of you out there who've been on airplanes before. You've flown to and fro, short distances, long distances. When you're flying on a plane, there's one thing that whenever you fly, you have to worry about and deal with, and that's something called turbulence. That's when air gets rough, it gets choppy. And what I want you to understand is life is much like flying. When you're living your life, it doesn't matter how old or young you are, how much or how little you have, you always have to deal with turbulence of life, situations, rough bumps along the way. The 23rd Psalm is nothing more than David's spiritual way of giving us tips and tricks on how we, God's sons and daughters, should deal with turbulence. The first point is we have to learn how to know the captain. He starts off by saying, "The Lord is my shepherd."
See, a lot of us look for comfort in how, what we got in the bank account and job security. See, forget all that, because it's going to be some situations that no matter how much money you have, it's not going to change the outcome of what you're going through. There are some situations that nobody can bring you out of it but God, but we have to learn how to know the captain. Look at somebody and just proclaim that. Look at him and say, "I know him. I know him."
Whenever you're on a plane, you'll notice that when people hit turbulence and rough situations and rough patches, that they'll respond to what they're going through. They'll take deep gasps and breaths of air. They'll grab onto their seats. And David teaches us that when we're going through turbulent times, that we can't respond or react to what we're going through. We have to learn how to obtain a type of meditative state, to not focus on what we're going through, but what we're trying to get to. The second point, besides knowing the captain, is we have to be cool.
I'm glad he focuses on going through the valley and not staying in the valley. You don't want to talk to me. See, whenever I'm going through something, it means I'm not going to be there forever. It means that a day is going to come when God is going to bring me out of what I'm going through. So all I got to do is just keep one foot in front of the other and know sometime soon the Lord is getting ready to bring me out of this. Look at somebody and tell them it's only temporary.
Whenever you're on a plane, you'll notice that when the captain turns on that fasten your seatbelt sign, that's a sign that we're in turbulent times, rough air. And when that fasten seatbelt sign comes on, all passengers are asked to go back to their seats. When you go back to your seat, you're doing two things. Number one, you're exercising obedience. And number two, you're having faith in the captain. The first point is know the captain. The second point is be cool. But the third and final point is we have to learn how to be still.
When I am still, I'm telling God, I know you're going to bring me out. Do I have a witness? Yeah. It don't matter what you're going through. Do you hear what I'm saying? You got to learn how to just be still. Do I have a witness? Look at somebody and tell them, be still. You serve a God that's a doctor that's never lost a patient. Somebody here got legal issues. Keep on holding on. You serve a God that's a lawyer, never lost a case. He keeps on blessing me. He keeps on making ways for me.
Well, there it is, learning what to do in turbulence and in turbulent times. I hope you've been blessed by this message. If you want more information about Salem Bible Church, where Jasper W. Williams is our senior pastor and myself, Dr. Joseph L. Williams, is pastor, be certain to connect with us at salembiblechurch.org. Until next time, you be well and you be blessed. Peace.